Good. There we go. All right. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, November 11th, 2015. Veterans Day, Armistice Day, Final Fantasy XI Day, according to Square Enix. I'm Dentral, and we are still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. Alright, I'll just back up a little bit. Last night we finished the second of the add-on scenarios on Cyndaquil, which was Moogle Kupo Deatot. We went ahead and got the tanking helm, which was pretty nifty at level 75. Of course, we're not going to be using it on Paladin anymore since we're no longer 75, but you know, it's still neat to have. I'll probably put it on a mannequin and might use it when I'm leveling Warrior and some other jobs too. 99. I'm going to be doing that sooner or later tonight. Instead of jumping straight into the third add-on scenario, we're going to be going into a thing that Square Enix has put together for this year's Final Fantasy XI Day, which is the special anniversary event, a Feast Most Dire. Actually, I think it's battle event. A special anniversary battle event. A Feast Most Dire. So, we're going to go to Sandor. You can do this in any of the three starting, or actually right outside the three starting. I'll just read what they got on the website here. There we go. Going to Sandy. From Wednesday, November 11th, 11 Day, grab hold of Bahamut-themed gear, and if eligible, take part in a special battlefield. Pit your wits and mettle against the worst worm the world has yet to witness. Moogle must have written that. Event period from Tuesday, November 10th at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to Monday, November 30th at 6:59 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. How to participate. Begin by inspecting the Mystic... Yeah, this is one I want. By inspecting the Mystic Upswell in the following locations and acquiring the Worm King Mask and the Worm King Suit. You want to go to West Ronfar at I-6, South Gustaberg J7, or West Saruta at J8. After equipping both items, inspect the Mystic Upswell again and select Get Moogle Magic. The resulting enchantment will allow you to confront the Dreadworm. Sorry, I misread that. When under the effect of Moogle Magic, your level will be restricted to level 5. To remove the enchantment, inspect the Mystic Upswell and select Have Moogle Magic removed. 6. We'll find it. Reaping the spoils. During the battle, earn Kupo points by dealing damage to the Dreadworm and healing friendly PCs or NPCs. Kupo points can be exchanged at the Mystic Upswell for a variety of prizes. In addition to special fireworks, prizes include ciphers, a Kupo-Freed's alter ego, which is what we really want, as well as key items acquired to access the most coveted battlefield. So this is... We'll check here. This is East Ronfar. Oh. Because I can't tell the difference between East and West. But we don't want East Ronfar. That's why there's nobody out here. We need to go to West. So, a couple ways you could do it. Going back into Southern Sandoria, run to the other gate, even use a home point crystal. Or you could just use this little breach in the wall that somebody in Sandoria thought, hey, this would be a good idea. Put a hole in our wall. Hello, Lennos Rep. Good evening. How are you doing this evening? I am... Myself, I'm kind of sleep deprived, so words are going to be slurring. Wendy's the easy one? There's a reason for that. We'll try Ronfar first, and if we totally get annihilated, I have no problems running to Wendy and doing the easy one. But, I even do Lestock. I mean, Bestock. I think their conquest is in first place on FFXI right now. Doing alright, dealing with nightmare that is Records of Valor, Chapter 3. Yeah, there's... I mean, I'm trying to avoid Link's Hill chat about it because, spoilers, and I want to try and do it as fresh as possible. I want to see if I can even avoid looking it up on the cyclopedia. I'm sure I'm probably going to have to break down. So this is I6. I don't see a Mystic Upswell. Map. Wide scan. Apparently I'm just on the border of it. Field parchment. Electron. Let's go a little south. Maybe we'll find it here. But yeah, there's a lot of players that have been griping. There it is. Oh, that's so tiny. But okay. And yeah, one of them's even kind of pissed that I think she got killed by a hippogriff. And I tried to cheer her up by saying I always thought hippogriffs had the head of a lion with the bird of a, or the body of a bird, and leave it to Square Enix to set me right. But no, apparently that's just a griffin. Yeah. You will not be able to solo it, even with 4 people and 2 trust and 3 out of 4 in decent current gear. Still get some rears handed to us. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. And 3 out of 4 in decent gear still. Okay. Well, this should be good then. I don't know if we can do 2 Beastmasters. Probably. Alright. Oh, shining stars. Why have you waited so long to waltz over here? Well, we needed to finish Moogle Kupo de Atot. I thought you understood. You haven't heard? But I was supremely sure that... Wait a minute. Ah. Look at this lovely list of quests, Kupo. Your name lies on this line. So forget formalities and pay perfect attention to what I shall announce. Anon. We travel in troubling times. Perhaps you recall a certain situation with a belligerent behemoth many moons ago. You able adventurers dutifully destroyed the demon, procuring peace for all. However, I regretfully report that another abomination has ascended, Kupo. So I made a memo with the names of all amazing adventurers who could tackle this tremendous threat. In other words, you did a search all. So it's up to you. Promise you will pummel this preposterous pillager. Change into these clothes first, Kupo. Then come chat when you're ready. So we got the Worm King mask, and now we got the Worm King suit. So let's put on the Worm King suit, which is no enchantments to it. And then Worm King mask, which also has no enchantments to it. And hey, look at that. Because I've got the deal set to this is going to be my thing. We gotta fix that. I wonder if you're still gonna have your tail. That would be kind of cool. Macros. A edit macro. But edit macro set. Paladin style lock. Use current, equip, delete, copy. Oh, look. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Style lock. Let's see it on a Taru. I would love to see it on a Taru. I've got some Tarus. Could try it out. What I really want, though, is to see if I can switch this out for that. And that for that. And no. Alright. I guess I'm going to have to change jobs. This should only take but a moment. Or 2. Probably going to take 2 moments, because I don't have fleas. It'll send you a pic. That'd be cool. Maybe I should do this with Dentril. He in Sandy? Yeah, he's in Sandy. So let's go to Southern Sandoria. It'll be a little later. Use Red Mage, trust me. Okay, I think I've got Red Mage at 75. I guess I won't be able to use any Call Beast on, not with my, 99 stuff. And I guess Dragoon wouldn't be good. I mean, you would think Dragoon versus Dragon, but I guess not. That's just kind of silly. Get no time, lack the... So let's see here. I don't think Detral's Red Mage is that high, but I think you only need it, what, level 5? That sounds right. Change jobs. I mean, I almost ran Cyndaquil into a wall again. Won't matter, you get level 5 cap, but what you do is attack the mob while healing moogles. Okay. What kind of sub do you think? White Mage? Better, more mine that way. And go this way for you, run that way, and there's Red Mage. Reporting job. I don't think I'll be able to use Dancer as a sub, not with the level 5 cap. So let's go with White Mage. Look at his Dia. No. Then, yeah, points based on damage and healing. Okay. So this. So let's go ahead and switch back into this stuff here so I don't forget about it later. And do you have anything that's not embarrassing to wear? Who's got a fisherman's apron? Okay. And what else do you got, Dent? Angler's hose, okay. Waders, I'll take waders. Gloves. Have your loose things right on you? Yeah, and Templar, there we go. I went ahead and switched into a fisherman. Alright, so click that, make that there, that there, that there, there, and there. Alright, so now I'm going to change jobs. Let's do change job, main job, Red Mage. Style lock has been disabled. Alright, what's up, White Mage? I'll go ahead and search all Dentral. And I apologize, Naked Mithra. I should have went into first person view beforehand. Invite. Party. Yes, accept the invite. Alright, so now we got Dentral in the party. Get him out of the Mog House. Southern Sandora works just fine. Get her into her Worm King suit with the Worm King mask, and so she can equip the Sapper of Trials. I don't think she can use any weapon skills, but well, I've been looking forward to using this Lyricist Gonel. I guess Field Hose isn't going to work, and let's see. Cannot equip leg gear. Doesn't say anything about hands or feet, though. But oh well. I think that looks fine the way it is. Generic exit 2. Let's do Southern Sandoria. And no, Dent, you don't need to set your home point here, but thanks for asking. We got follow. We got follow. Alright, so we weren't exactly ready to go, but yeah, seriously, for your sunglasses. There we go. I got Dent's Dandy spectacles on, and alright, so that's not so bad. Still has her tail. We're gonna run this way. We got our little dragon wings going, and tell me, in all the FF11s that Bahamut is in, or Bahamut, however you say it, always looks a little bit different. I love Final Fantasy XI. I do not necessarily like the model that they used for Bahamut in this particular game. I always thought he just seemed a little... less than epic, maybe? I don't know. It's... I mean, you don't probably want to go over the top. You still have the FF11 engine to work with, but... I don't know, I really liked the one in 10, when he had that little swirly chakra circle thingy floating behind his back. I always thought that was kind of neat. Come on, Mr. Dentral. Dear spiffy sunglasses. This is dandy spectacles. Yeah, something more kingly. I mean, I liked that they stuck with their guns and they didn't turn him into a summon. They didn't give him an avatar that you could summon into battle and watch him get defeated rather easily. I like that. They chose not to do that. I was still kind of I didn't think that they should have let you summon Odin. I understand you have to be using your 2-hour or 1 hour to have him pop out, but... Let's see, the Neo version. Alright, waiting for Cyndaquil to pop up on the Xbox so I can hit follow. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get a matching suit for Dentral. I guess I should make a cure macro. At least a cure 1 macro. God, I hope Dentral has cure 1. That would be embarrassing. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. We already read all this. Alright. Flip. Worm King mask is good. Worm King suit is good. It does take off your hands, legs, and feet. Even though it says it cannot equip leg gear. Alright, so that. Go ahead and get a Cure 1 macro. This should just take 1 moment. No, it'll take more than 1 moment. It'll take several moments. Especially if I mistype it. So let's just call this CUR1. Then magic. Did I pick up the refresh from the book, or will that wear off as soon as the level effect goes into effect? Good. What about you? You have no macros on Red Mage. At least not on the PC. And she's got some decent macros on the Xbox. Well, she's got some very mediocre macros on the Xbox. Here, 1 magic. Here, PC. I'm wondering if I should make this SD NPCs, since it is going to be NPCs I think we're going to be hearing, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, so we're going to click that. Ready and raring to go. And let's get you doing it too. Then permit me to proffer an explanation of the particulars. A smidgen of magnificent Moogle magic is required for participation in the surprisingly simple struggle against a demonic dragon. Kupo? Auto HP and MP heal once. Oh, okay. Auto HP and MP. Dent will still find a way to get himself killed. He's good like that. You must aid alien allies and attack the appalling antagonist. Proactive participating will provide you with points known as coup points. Coup points, depending on the decisiveness of your deeds. Coup points can be exchanged for curios and ostentatious objects. And thus concludes our chat. Lots of luck in the battle ahead, Kupo. Alright, so let's get Moogle Magic, exchange Kupo points, inquire about the whole shebang. I like shebang. And nothing for now. Let's see if it actually tells me what we got. So a Worm King Mask +1, which disposes Lairlet, which I'm going to guess is a fireworks. Like it's a once a day kind of thing. And then, ooh, the Worm King suit will teleport you to the Return Site A01. Would have been handy during COP, let me tell you. 99 flarelets for 200 Koopa points. I think we can pass on that. Cipher Koopa Freed's Alter Ego for 1,000 is what we want. And then something crazy. Something unknown. Maybe after you get everything else, it'll tell you what that last one is. But let's get Moogle Magicked. None of these, and get Moogle Magicked. Alright, Dentral's level is currently restricted to 5. Commanding choice. Best those baddies. Alright, I see some Moogles down here. It's Vertra. Or Vertrance. Dentral assist. Alright, the fierce battle against the Dreadworm has ended. Well, that was short. I don't think we got any points whatsoever. Yep, okay. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. You're not the one I want to talk to. Maybe you are. What do you say, Kupo? Have Moogle Magic removed? Too bad, Kupo. Come chat with me to commence the challenge again. Alright, so... try it again. Have Moogle Magic removed. We did get 1 Kupo point on Dentral. Just 1. What do you say? What do you say? I say get Moogle Magicked. Best those baddies. Alright, so follow again. The Moogle Ready's Sonic Shell. Moogle Ready's Mog Bomb. Just assist. Alright, so now we got 4 minutes and 45 seconds, so... here. Moogle. Moogle. So what I think I'm going to try and do is see if I can... I don't think I can actually run out of MP. Is it just going so fast? You see 36 Koopa points for 37. I'm gonna cast Cure on Dent, and then I'm gonna cast Cure on Dent. I apologize, this is like a... probably not the best camera angle for Vertra. Just certainly don't want to be in front of him. Koopa Freed is 1k, event items are 500 each, so that's going to be a lot of cures. Especially if we've only gotten 64 so far. Ah, one of them's going to go down. Get him, Wild Rabbit. Take about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay. That's not so bad. I wonder though, do the Moogles get the auto HP regen? Because... alright, Dentral definitely needs it because he's like in the red. There we go. And then over here. There. Yeah, I don't think this is how it was meant to multi-box. It's kind of like a tennis match. Abilities, weapons, skill, go fast blade. Oh, that's why Dentral's not doing any damage. He doesn't even have a weapon equipped. Okay. Do you have any kind of weapon? We got a Pilgrim's Wand. Okay, that's better than nothing. And while I was trying to do that on him, moogles were dying. The last option on the things to buy, the triple question mark thingy. Does that show up maybe after... Oh! 8 got pulled. After you buy everything else? I'm curious what it could be. Save the moogles. Wonder if I was to use Red Mage 2-hour, how well that would go. Goes up after you get the +1 gear. Okay. The +1 gear doesn't help at all in this fight, I would imagine. Alright, so 522 out of that. Dentral got 459, probably because he was using a less than stellar weapon. But, okay. Let's hear what we can get. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Alright, so we're gonna have Dentral do it first. Change Kupo points. Let's go ahead and get... Don't have enough for that. Well then. I guess have the Moogle magic removed. We'll do it on this one too. What do you say? I have Moogle magic removed. Dentral is no longer encumbered. What do you say? Get Moogle magicked. Who's that? That's Shimjun. Get Moogle magicked. Alright, so that's there. As soon as Dent gets his, we'll follow, and you don't need it removed after every fight. Oh, okay. That's good to know. No, not Absolute Terror. You know, it'd be really bad if Bertra could charm you like he usually does. Okay, let's go ahead and get that auto follow off, and let's find that. Oh god, that Moogle's almost dead. What happens when all the Moogles die? Is it game over, or do they just respawn? Not horrid or... Ooh, a black one. Cyndaquil's standing in front of the dragon, and if memory serves, that's not where I want to be. Although it's been a while. Maybe I do want to be there. I have yet to see them all die. Well, then I need to try harder. That spot hurts. Come on, I gotta find somebody that can eat a cure spell. There we go, that won't work. I think we got quite a few more players this time around. Tentacles. Trying to eat something again. Let's get on the side of all these dudes. Because safety in numbers. Avoid standing in front of it. Like the best spot in the house, though. Tentacle? Seriously. Get above 25 HP. Thank you. Not so bad. Not so great, but... Hey! It's the misses. Surprised you're still awake. So we're fighting Vertra. Rain Bahamut suit. The Moogle is tanking fairly well. You'd be proud. Oh, 52 seconds left. We can keep all the Moogles standing. I'll be much happy. I think Shinjun's using Excalibur? Could be wrong. Not 100% familiar with what the sword looks like, but kind of looks neat. Cast Cure on him, and like everyone's all nice and topped off. Alright, the fierce battle against the Dreadworm has ended. Do a follow. Alright, so that puts Cyndaquil just a little bit under 1,000. That little under 878. Looks like we get to do it one more time. What do you say, Kupo? If you're a fan of anime Fairy Tail, you would know that you don't play Excalibur, he plays you. I've heard of that one. I haven't watched Fairy Tail. You watch Fairy Tail? Alright, since everyone's running back, I'm going to assume that the next one is starting up. And maybe not. Oh my god, it's a dragon. Dentral assist. Actually, what we should have gotten, Dentral Beastmaster, he should have charmed and 2-houred, Jaggedy Ear Jack, and then use that to, tank the boss. I don't think he can charm Jaggedy Ear Jack, but oh, hello, weapon skill. Let's go with Fast Blade, and you've got Shining Strike. Would be neat if Beckett skill chain. But alas, looking over there, getting something over here. This one doesn't seem to be going nearly as well. That. Back up a bit. You. Go and cast Cure on yourself. You. There. I think it's safe to say that we are not standing in front of the mob this time. Oh, never mind, he turned around. There, that's a good one. Didn't think of beast. Because if you charm a pet that's really difficult, and then all you need is White Mage sub, right, for the cure. But then you wouldn't be able to cure your pet. And I would imagine this guy, even being level 5, would probably still do a decent amount of damage. Let's think like maybe a sheep. Beetle might be a little bit more tanky. But I don't know how well Drag would do. Oh, Wyvern! Wyvern, attack! I would imagine the Puppet Master's automatons would get level synced as well, and they would probably get one-shotted. What are we doing on time? 1 minute 51 seconds. That's not so bad. I want to cure. So I'll cure Cyndaquil. And since Dent's killing Cure and Cyndaquil, I'll cure Dent. I'll go after the Moogle. That one, and let's go ahead and get a weapon skill ready here. Anytime, Dent, when you're ready for Shining Strike. Wow, that's some serious delay there. Alright, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Go! Nope, no skill chain. That would have been... Unless it made the bomb, or made the moss berserk. Uh-oh. I don't think I turned them. Somebody turned them. Dent don't mind tanking. He's a monk. Oh, he's not on monk right now though, so he'll be okay. He's in his fisherman gear. That's some serious heavy duty level 1 gear right there. You gotta remember the Mist Charms and all that at level 5 is brutal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You could just actually... All you need to do is get it to charm once. And then as soon as it sticks, and it probably won't stick for long, but as soon as it sticks, just immediately hit 2 hour, and then it's yours for like half an hour. And kind of boosted. But... yeah. You would still probably get like 1 or 2 shotted. Alright, so... we've got 14. That was a pretty big boost. Big-ish. Let's see, so let's exchange points. Let's go ahead and get our cipher. So in case the internet goes out or something terrible. We could say that we got this. Alright, so none of these. That for now. Let's see what we can get on Dent. Pick up Swell. Fierce battle is underway. Go and get him a Worm King Mask +1. Yes. And then Worm King Suit +1. Well, it's already been 40 minutes since I started. So go ahead and follow, get assist ready, and then come on, Dent. Let's go and get this done. Assist. Stay back just a little bit so you're good. Ah! Google was almost dead. Must keep curing moogles. Even though last night we were killing moogles. Moogles that just wanted to be free. I didn't ask for this. Is there one behind us, maybe? Ah, that must be it. Does he need a cure? Yeah, he kind of needs a cure, doesn't he? So I'm thinking we're gonna head to Bestock after this and see what dragon's hanging out over there. I hope it'd be Jormungard, because Jormungard's blue and Bestock likes blue flags, but maybe expecting a bit much. And Jormy's just awesome. Cure Dent. Well, that's going on. Let's go ahead and Shining Strike that big guy. And Bertrance is too far away. Oh, because he went up in the air. Shoot. One skill. Number one. Let's go ahead and get that on Cyndaquil and Fast Blade, since now he's on the ground. Oopsie. That one needs it more. What about that one? Only sleep with land. Or stick on it for long enough, but you think Dia would stick? And poison. Maybe I should have cast those earlier. Damage over time makes sense to put it up for a whole 5 minutes. Oh no, not Horrid Roar. Anything but that. Hey, look everyone, it's Dark Ring. He's not wearing his Worm King helmet because he's Dark Ring. Go and cheer him on. I think he went on Samurai. He's probably 2 hour in. Yay, 679 over there, 724 over here. Not too bad. Not too awesome, but take what we can get. So 818. Go ahead and check that and see what the super triple question mark is going to be. Exchange Kupo points. Yeah, sure. And then invitation to a feast most dire. I would imagine that would be a battlefield against Bahamut, since it is Bahamut stuff. That being said, he doesn't have enough to purchase it just yet, so we're going to wait just a moment. Then how about Cyndaquil? What's she got going on? I think she has enough for one thing. Let's have her pick up one. Have Moogle. No, that's not what I wanted. Oops. Do this again. Get Moogle magicked. Wow, 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 wow. Full attack. Oh, we got a Rune Master tanking. Fist. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Dia. And you do poison. Because I don't know, because I said so. And we'll just start spamming cures. Abilities, weapon skills, shining strike, like a mofo. Oops. Keep hitting the assist button. I want assist, I want cure. And get that one there, and get that there. How do you tell when a Dia wears off? I mean, it probably wore off the moment I cast it, but... Now, like, Dia's that one spell that usually fixed pretty well. Okay, poison wore off. Ah! Dia just wore off. So glad we weren't standing in front of it there. Going to cast the cures on the Kupos. I mean, on the Moogle. Ah! I'm getting low. I'm gonna cast cures on Dark Ring. Bad. Here. And this is just like a Dunes party. Just keep spamming the cure one. Don't stop. Spam more cure ones. Actually, this is kind of like one of those 5-minute when you pulled an incredibly tough fish that you're probably a few levels too low to be taken on, and the black mage is like, I'm AFK, and the guy with the great axe is like, why do I keep missing? And the Dark Knight's wandering the Zone going level 12 Dark Knight looking for a party. That's not fair. Not all Dark Knights were looking for parties at level 12. Magic. Poison, because it didn't say it wore off, but I'm just assuming it has. And let's go ahead and that. And hours of searching. Searching or just seeking? Right. This one's in the zone. Yeah, but there's this ninja that doesn't have Utsumi. Still in Sandy that's looking. Let's get that one instead. Oh look, a white mage. We don't need a white mage, just get it. We may need them later. That's why no other parties were leveling, is because all the white mages were in our party. Alright, we got cures taken care of. One of you needs to be doing debuffs. Alright, so that one's got over 1,000. This one's got over 1,000. No one actually went pretty well. Seemed to go quite a bit better. So, alright. So I wonder if the battleground for a Feast Most Dire can be soloed. Or at least with a Paladin and Beastmaster and some trust NPCs. A lot of trust NPCs. Nothing but trust NPCs. Let's see. I don't think I picked up anything on Cyndaquil this last time. I think I just accidentally took stuff off Arena. Took the Moogle magic off. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pick up the Worm King +1 items. Exchange coup points. Get the mask +1, yep. And the suit +1, yep. Oh, and I bet the +1 suit takes you directly... Ah, okay. Takes you directly there. Alright, so he's only got 272, but Dent's good. Get one here. So, exchange coupon points. There is no difference between the cities, so doing others is pointless. Except we get to witness it all. And, you know. Invitation to a Feast Most Dire. I'm reading it off the screen here, where unfortunately you can't see it. A letter of invitation to a Feast Most Dire given to you by Kupofried. Content level 119. Applicable battlefronts Solaris Peak, Walgrim Shrine, and Balga's Bayas. Okay. Is in the normal BCNM zone. So I wonder why it takes you to that other one, but okay. And just what is it? None of us can say, Kupo. You have received 0 Kupo points for... Oh. But I dare not deny that you can thwart this terrible threat. Unfortunately, my magnificent Moogle magic won't work there. I can try to transport you to the trial, but that's it. Sure, let's go and buy it. Okay, we got the key item. So, alright, so follow. And let's go ahead and get one more for Cyndaquil. I don't know if it's one that you're going to need 18 players for. I don't know if it's one that you can do solo with trust. We're probably going to die when we try it. I'm okay with that. We'll do our best. Maybe the... What was I gonna say? Maybe the kitty cat will be able to tank it. Moogle is almost gone. Let's get Dia on there because I think casting Dia and Poison on it really helped out our total points because we seem to get quite a few more that time. Good. Here you go this way. And go this way. Bertra certainly likes spinning right round. It's a level 119, so I'm probably going to need more than just trust NPCs. Yeah. I remember the last time that I tried even something, I think it was a 113 that I tried solo. It was rather difficult. Question is the key item. Do you get to keep it even after the event? So if you can even use them. That's a point. We might want to wait a bit. And then well, they might have some ow. What else are we going to use the points for? We'll use Dents. If we fail, and fail miserably, because I'm kind of thinking we're going to fail miserably, then hey, then we'll know. Otherwise, we'll probably just end up holding onto the key item forever and ever and ever. And after this encounter is over, another 56 minutes, Dentral's going to have enough points probably for another one. So, not too worried about that. Because I don't feel the need to pick up Kupo Freed on Dentral. Since he pretty much, whenever he does any parties, it's with Cyndaquil. She's got it. For transit. Now's your chance to call the creature, Kupo. Alright, abilities, weapon skill, fast blade for the win. Bertrand falls to the ground. Fierce battle against the Dreadworm has ended. Okay, Dent's only got 694 this time. And oh dear. Tentacle's only got 572, so we didn't do as well this time around. But and here I was all thinking, yeah, we'll have plenty. One more time. I wonder how Summoner would do. Summoner would probably do okay. A really well-geared Beastmaster would probably do. Really well-geared Pup might do okay. Might. I think what the way the Summoner would be able to win it pretty easily is right as whatever avatar is tanking it at the moment when it gets to go down, then quickly, I still call it 2 hour, and summon Alexander, and then use what was it, Perfect Defense, I think Alexander uses. And then after that, you'll be able to summon forth another avatar without having to worry about getting one-shotted by the boss. That's as much as I know for summoner solos. I think what happened was we cast Dia and Poison, but we forgot to rebuff it. Let's see, abilities, weapon skill, go ahead and fast blade it, and you go ahead and that, and I'm gonna get a cure spell. And correct me if I'm wrong, it really looks like the moogles are throwing flower pots and other assorted knickknacks in the general direction of our dragon. Or Cyndaquil's summoner is not all that good. It is level 75. And got a couple of the Prime avatars, not a lot of them. Dentral's got more. There. This way. Curing moogles like a boss. One cure, one spell at a time. Alright, so Dent's got enough Kupo points for another key item. Cynical's almost there. She's at 730. Let's go ahead and get Dia recast. So, actually, let's get Poison recast first. And then now we'll recast Dia. And we'll recast a cure on a Moogle that needs it most. Moogle is terrorized. Moogle, I'd be terrorized too. Hello, Lenos. How are you doing this evening? Oh, that and this is where things start to go into the yellow. But fortunately, I think we're okay. No. We're not dead yet. Cast a cure that way, and another cure this way. If we dodge some flower pots that are flying all over the place. Here comes Mog Shrapnel. I'm wondering if I'm getting slapped with the tail. I remember that was a thing. I also remember seeing a screenshot one time of I think it was a spike flail that Jormgar used, and so took 2,400 points of damage, so took 1,900 points of damage. All the DPS in the raid basically got themselves one-shotted, except the monk, whose guard skill was capped, and or as close to cap as one could get, and guard propped, and he only took like 19 points of damage since he had guarded the flail spike. Irritated can log now, but controller won't work. Oh no! Which controller are you using? Because I had some problems with this one, and I found a switch on it that I had to convert it into older mode. Here and now. There. Let's go and get our weapon skills off. Fast Blade. Shining Strike. Another Dia spell. Another Poison spell. 360. I don't know how to get a 360 working. I would imagine the sliders on the triggers would be the most difficult. But Google might be a good place to look. Okay, so Syndical's got 984. Dan had a really good run this time. He got 1172. Let's go back up this way. We're gonna pick up a key item for Cyndaquil. And exchange Koopa points for the invitation. And yeah, I got it. Alright, so that's that. Watch it be all we have to do when we go into the BCNM and M is to what's the word I'm looking for? Use our fireworks. That would knock it down. Probably not. I know what's going to happen. I'm gonna send in the kitty cat. The kitty cat's gonna go, oh no, I'm dead. I'm like, oh no. He's not gonna let us use trust NPCs. Could be bad. What do you think? Monk, which has the slightly better gear, or Thief, which has more enmity? Oops. Dent, you coming? Come on, Dent. I remember reading in the notes about the controller that with this latest update that they offered more support for different controllers. I don't exactly remember which controllers, but it should be something in the FF11 config. But I guess the first thing would be to get the FF11 config tool to even recognize your controller. And then from there it's fine-tuning the details. What else? Blue Gator probably has something interesting about it. But maybe not. I think you can... The other control that I used for a long time is the old... This is the one with the cord. Logitech DualShock 2. This is Rumble Pad 2, so I guess they couldn't technically call it a DualShock 2. Not without Sony going, hey! And I had no problem with that one. I just simply plug it in. FF11 detects it instantly, and I don't even think I need to change any of the buttons around. This one always required a little bit of finagling because there's a little switch here. Switching it to the right, I think, makes it more or detectable for newer games that use, I don't know what it is the newer controllers use, and FF11 won't detect it, so I just switch it back to the left setting. And I'm poking in a little bit better. Let's see. What are we going to do? I'll Google and see. We're gonna change jobs. We're gonna go... I'm gonna go Thief. And... to Sub Ninja or not to Sub Ninja? I'll take less damage Sub Ninja. Sub Dance. Probably gonna be the worst possible one. Change jobs, make job. He's only got the one level 99 job, so Dent's gonna go Beastmaster. If I can find it. Why can't I fling my head around like this Geomancer Mithra? Answer that question. How we doing on space? I would hate to go in there and like, oh, we can't even take any of this stuff with us because we are out of space. That would be bad. Alright, that looks fine. Dan, how you doing on space? Got 12 slots. Oh, it's roughly about the same. I don't think we're gonna win. I think we're just gonna go in there. If we can get 10% of the mob's HP down, then... But I don't know. Select an area to exit to. Let's do Southern Sandoria so we can get our Kupo freed at the same time. Area to exit to. Let's do Southern Sandoria. Set this as your current home point. No, thank you. How about you, Dan? I'll set this as your current home point. Dan, you gonna pop out of your mock house anytime today? No? Okay, we'll just leave you here. Oh, there he is. Following Cyndaquil. This is gonna probably turn out to be really bad. But I do kind of want to see what the mob is. If it is Vertra, then we are in some serious trouble. I mean, I might be able to, if we can get Trust out, I might be able to trick attack Hate onto the pet or the thief or the tank, and avoid the charm. But because if Cyndaquil gets charmed and she goes after Dent, then game over. Let's see. Trade button. Cipher Koopa Freed. Oh ho, you've got a Cipher Koopa Freed's alter ego on hand, do you? Though I perhaps should not share this information with one not of the Institute. Lately we have been pushing the limits of the Trust Initiative beyond just the 5 races. Let us get down to business, you say? Use these newfound powers? Then we shall commune together. Close your eyes and let the powers of trust, friendship, and sisterly love fill every ilm of your body. Ooh. A marvelous spectacle, if I do say so myself. Now you owe me not 1, but 2. Oh, how great it is to have the upper hand. Alright, now we got the Trust Koopa freed. So we're going to run over here. We're going to see if Dentril has any of these home point crystals to Walgrim Shrine or really anywhere. Gideus would probably even work. Go to another home point. Loki, Shushu, Farragondi, Valduina, Tifum, Italor. No. Okay. Next page. Alright. There's another way to do it. Travel to another home point. We'll go to Juno. And then we'll go to Lower Juno. Let's go by the Mog House since that's the only one you have. Oh, Dent. What are we going to do with you? And then I believe there's an NPC in... Here, let's just go ahead and switch the camera over to... that off. Back to here. And that active. I'm going to turn this off. And alright, so we're going to be on Dent. Just for a moment. I think I got the volume turned on. Yeah. So... what I wanted. There we go. There should be an NPC. Yeah, Dent's not even 119. This is gonna be bad. That can do what I'm thinking of doing. Dominic. We'll see if he can take us out to Polaris Peak. Yelshpa, Polaris Peak, Walgrim Shrine, Bulgas Diaz. Yeah, let's do Holaris. Holace Peak or Holaris? I'm going to say Holace. Pay and accept a teleport. Dent doesn't have nearly as much money as Cyndaquil does, because I took all the Dent skill a long time ago and sent it to Cyndaquil, and she spent it like it was going out of style. Alright, so he's in Holace Peak. We're going to step out, though, and have him pick up the home point. Now that that's taken care of, go back to the Cyndaquil. Wait, got muted. And there we go. I should be careful. I might accidentally go into Dynamis Sandy. Travel to another home point. You want... Ronfar. You got Rudder Works. And home point number 1. This should take us pretty close to Dent. See if she teleports right on top of him. And... no. Good there. Alright, this way if we wipe, but we get really close and we're like, we can do it. Let's go back. Then, Yeah, we can just go straight back. But I don't even think we're gonna get 50%. Alright, the last time I took Cyndaquil's monk into leveled content, I think she was gonna try and solo one of the archangels. I think it was the Hume ninja dude. She got one-shotted by one of his regular attacks that critted for like 2,300 points of damage. And yeah, counter stance kind of failed. Kinda. Alright, then. Make sure you get there. Okay. House? I'm trying to remember where I put all his pet stuff. Obviously not there. It might be in the wardrobe. I seriously doubt it. Why do you have Aaron Pigachis? Pigachis? I have that question another day. Maybe? Oh. Ooh, a re-raiser. That might come in handy. The Dorado Sushi will come in more handy. Should try using the old rub tail on the mobs, see if hey, it worked. No, it wouldn't. Drop Criminite. Thought he had more stuff than this. Unless I put it in like the main house, which would be embarrassing. Suppose those things happen too. Bug. No, seeing it there. Oh, there's a moldavite earring. Because already look there. All right, it's probably like in the Mog site. All right, so let's see what this does. Actually, let's use Syndicals. I'm sorry I spent so much time staring at the wrong screen. This up here. All right, a feast most dire. All right, time limit's only 15 minutes, so it may not be that difficult. I mean, if you don't like just basically one shot in the beginning, then feast most dire. All right, first things first. Can you bring trust? Can bring trust. All right. So with trust NPCs, Dentral's super duper kitty cat. This may work. It probably won't, but stand a small chance. A very small chance. If the kitty cat goes down, then Valerian Roll can maybe cast Flash. We got Faria's Coffin and Koru-Moru to cast Cures. Olnia to get Bard Songs going. Let's go ahead and get the kitty cat out. Come on. Alright, there's Randy. Put the kill command there. Alright. We're gonna send the kitty in first. I'm kind of curious as to which mob this is gonna be. Oh no! Alright, well. I mean, if there could be anything that could be worse, then I don't know what else it could be, but go get it, Dent. We'll back you up. I'm just gonna stand behind it here. Get the kill command again. And then, while that's going on, let's behind here. Go in 2 hour job abilities. Familiar. Alright, let's see how that goes. Not a whole lot of damage down there. Let's sneak attack, trick attack. No, just sneak attack weapon skill. I don't even think Dent can hit it. And the quill's taking damage. Your router to this button cannot move, so they're not going to be moving anytime soon. Yeah, this is going to be bad. Oh, Mr. Kitty. Can I trick attack the pet? We can certainly try, right? Dent. Get a curing waltz off, that would be neat. And Randy's already down 50%. Bahamut is got a long ways to go. Go and follow, and then get another kill command going. Yeah. Various is already down to half. I have an issue. We're only able to have Final Fantasy up on PC. Cannot look up anything. I don't know what that did, but... Oh, that must have been Stone Skin. Going to see if we can get another... Sneak attack going. Probably not. I can't even find it. Well, Lorraine must have gotten himself killed, because... I don't even see him. Yeah. This is where it goes bad. Can't get another curing waltz on. Ability. Nope. Nope. And we're down. Oh yeah, I don't even think we got him up down to 50%. But, what do we lose it to? Bahamut readies Mega Flare. Syndico was defeated by Bahamut. So it's dead. Here, let's get... Well... Actually, just say P1 was defeated by... Get it spelled right. B-A-H-A-M-U-T-E. And a bit of exclamation point on there. And then if I say P1 here, it should also do Dent, so was defeated by Bahamut. What? That was fun. Yeah, at least now we know. Yeah, it looks like you're saving your key item. Yeah, just don't stand in front of a Mega Flare. Yeah, and maybe Shadows can absorb it. I doubt it. He looks like he was using a ton of AoE. But, yeah. The great thing about playing Final Fantasy XI in 2011 is you can home point at max level, and it's not going to be that terrible. Oh, Syndical Signet effect also wore off. I don't know if that was a side effect to Mega Flare, but... Yeah. And defeated Ulmia, Koru-Moru, Faria's Coffin. So it's not like the Trust NPCs got themselves despawned when Cyndaquil died. But, now we just all ate a lot of damage. That was cool. At least I got it on film, too. I can relive that over and over and over again. Alright, so... yeah. So it's only 10:30. Here we go... If I remember correctly, and I'm just going based off the picture that Square Enix had on the site, it looks like it was Tiamat is the dragon that they have in Windhurst. He's preparing you for the eloquent ability of grass and dirt tasting. It's just training. Dude. This is why we don't have nice things. Sorry. Kitty cats are like, pay attention to me. Right, hey, look, shirt. He's trying to yank my shirt off, but... Ha-ha. Oh, standing in front of the mega flare. Not so good. But I am adding eloquent wrong. I am adding that as a new way that I got Koru-Moru vanquished. And night tofu. Alright, so there's that. Let's go ahead and, for completionist's sake, I don't think we need to bring Dent for the rest of what we're going to do. We're just going to leave him in the Mog House here. We are going to switch jobs, though. I think if you go on Dancer and you start using... No, they'll just do Drain Samba at level 5. Which won't do anybody any good. But, change jobs. Main job. Let's do... I do wonder what Bahamut drops. Could be like really cool stuff. Doubt it, but it could be. Decisions. Let's just go back on the Red Mage. We were doing okay on that. And then with White Mage and... there we go. Not the prettiest looking outfit in the world, but we'll take what we can get, right? And let's go ahead and put the Worm Mask +1 on and the Worm King suit +1. And then in a little bit we'll be able to see what these fireworks look like. Let's go to Northern Pandoria. Doesn't really matter. We'll do Southern. Alright, Elisar is asking if anyone knows of an issue with the mission Unshakable Nightmares. It says I can't progress because I am on Champion of the Dawn. But I am not on that quest. But this has your current home point? Nope. Which quest or which mission are you on? Elisar? Means I'm gonna have to pull up my mission list here. Let's go to Altana. Unshakable Nightmares. Chris, you said that, didn't you? Let me look it up real quick. Let me look it up really fast. Oh, wait. Meant which Things of the Goddess mission. I zoned into Walk of Echoes and it said I couldn't progress because of Champions of the Dawn, but I'm not on that quest. Completed. Oh, well, I have no idea. Let me read it again. This will just take a sec. I apologize. Let's see. Anyone know of an issue with the mission Unshakable Nightmares? It says I can't progress because I am on Champion of the Dawn, but I am not on that quest. Which mission are you on? Unshakable Nightmares. Let me look it up. Completed. Look here. This might be a spoiler. I hope it's not. FF11. Old. Unshakable Nightmare. Nightmare Cup, Nightmare Blood. Okay. Not on FF11 Encyclopedia yet. Of course not. I'll wait for this. Items needed, Breath of Dawn times 3. Work. To also do the fight for Lilith at 1 trust. Enter Walk of Echoes from any entrance for a cutscene that begins this quest. Aha. How do I do that? Fabulous. Come on. Why does it go so slow? Aye. Okay. Whatever it does next. I'm gonna take a look. Alright. This doesn't say, but okay. I'm sure Where Am I is looking it up for her. Isn't he? Let's see. Alright. Oh, you're going to bed already? Okay. I'll see you next time, Lotus Rip. You have a good time. We are going to start heading out to Bestock. Something about the Kate Sith summon spell. With the Lilith Rest thing. I sound right. Let's see. Quest completed. We are in quest, right? Yep. Other Outlands, Out Urgan, Crystal War, Little Knowledge. Campaigns of the Dawn. Man, there were a lot of quests for Wings of the Goddess. In the Storm. Forbidden Path, Beneath the Mask, What price loyalty? Sins of the Mothers, Howl from the Heavens, Spawns of Mithril. Both past dawn fights. Champion of the Dawn, Forbidden Reunion. Alright, Kate Sith has implored you to find a way to help the struggling little set, for a cavernous maw has opened to the dark future. Go forth and ensure that the world does not fall. Yeah, I had to do Kate Sith and Atomo. What button do I need to push on the key to get menu board? On mine, I press the X button. That pulls up the menu. Same on the Xbox. Yeah, on my Xbox controller, I also hit the X button to pull up the... Well, it's the command menu is what I call it. I'm hoping that's what you're asking for. X will do the command menu. Triangle will maximize your chat window and then go over there. A is select, and you got it. And B is cancel. Maybe champion is on first, but I can't seem to get the trigger. So let's go ahead and get Signet, just in case that might be... Let me tie up the storylines, continue their rhapsodies. Over here, yep. Wonder how hot this suit would be to wear. Let's go cast Signet on me. Yep. Keyboard can't use controller yet, but figure menu hour. Keyboard can't use controller yet, but LOL. To figure and out. Okay. For the keyboard, I just hit the minus key to open up the command menu. Yay for keypads. Alright, so let's go to Bestock Markets. Bestock Markets ought to work. Travel to another home point. Let's do Bestock Markets. Oh, they moved the entrance one. That's probably a good thing. Let's go to 4 then. Probably closest. A champion done cutscene, just needed to go do a different walk-up area. Would be something like that, wouldn't it? So many quests with Wings of the Goddess. So many. I don't even think they were all considered missions. Some of them, they were kind of like missions. You had to do quests to proceed with the mission. I don't know if that would be considered filler. Since it all didn't come out at the same time. It might have. Hope not. But yeah. So, I don't know if y'all remember. They used to have a home point crystal right here. This was the one that they considered close to the entrance. I used to always gripe that it was so far away from the actual entrance. So Square Enix, I guess, was listening to me and others. They're like, yeah, it is kind of far away from the entrance. So now it's right here. You do have to re-register it. Right, and you register a new home point. That's cool. So we're just going to run on out. Find us another Sparkly Workly. Did I just say Sparkly Workly? Yeah, I did. Sorry. And we're going to see what dragon hangs out in Gustaberg. Come on, Jormy. Oh my god. Finally killed one and Cad was AFK. Oh. It's Jormy. Happy day. What do you say, Kupo? Get Moogle Magicked. Commanding choice. Best those baddies. And it looks like you can do it in a high quality gear. I doubt it's gonna let me bring Shantoto. Nope. Fine. We'll do that afterwards. Let's go ahead and just start punching Jormy in the face. That's good. And Let's see, magic, Dia, magic. I forgot how slow casting spells without fast cast actually was. That Moogle is practically dead. See if he lives again. Nope. Well, this does take quite a bit longer. You don't have double controls that you're waiting on. It's the AFK queen. It certainly seems to be a little bit of a recast time on words. Yeah. So it looks like they're throwing money and bombs, flower pots. And it looks like they're throwing rats. You would think there would have been some rats from it was a Moogle Kupo Teatat missions when he was trying to repair the Mog House and all this stuff was falling out of the roof. I wonder if I just stopped curing myself if it would be bad. Okay, gave Cat lead. Hopefully she will kill 2 while I'm AFK. Here comes Mog Bomb. She will die. That's not nice. Why are they being so nice or so mean to Cad? Don't get that. Oh well. Casting more cure spells. I don't have too much time left, less than a minute. If we can get over 500, I don't know what we will do with the points. I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and get another key item in case I can talk other players into joining us someday for, you know, funsies. Or maybe if I get so uber powerful that I can just solo level 119 content despite the Mega Flare. Why not? Get your paladin up high enough. Maybe a defending ring or defender ring. That could help. Don't know if Mega Flare is considered magic damage or not. Probably ways to find out. Alright, Fierce Battle has ended. Got a little over 500 points. So, let's see what these do. Worm King's suit will teleport you. We don't want that. But we'll go ahead and take the mask for the little flarets. A firework that gives off small spirals of light and said resembles a certain magic spell when lit. Oh, that's kind of cool. Do that again. Level 90 Paladin. There you go. Got a level 99 Paladin with 117 gear, but I don't think she's ready to tackle Bahamut. Alright, what else do you got to sell? Exchange the points. Mask, we got suit, we got flarets, we got people freed, we got invitation to a feast most dire. That's the only thing that we use, so we're gonna do one more fight against Jormy. And then hopefully that'll give us enough points to get another key item. We're not gonna go straight back in there and get our posteriors handed to us by any stretch of the imagination, but at least we'll have it for in the future. Maybe I can talk some Link Shell mates into, or friends into coming and say, hey, let's go see what he drops. Actually, since that is already up, I'm going to go ahead and see if the Cyclopedia oh, Wiki is not responding. Of course it's not. I guess maybe they had somebody on the Wikipedia that's already posted what the drops are. That's a no-no. I don't care. I don't want you jumping up there. Not during the stream. Jump up there when I'm in bed. Oh, he doesn't listen to me. Alright, I'll be right back. Why you're not supposed to be there. I don't recommend punishing or physical punishment on animals, but if you have like a envelope, they hate that. They're like, no, don't hit me in the face with that. Yeah. But I don't know if that's any worse than, say, a water bottle. Another question. If, say, we were to take full advantage of this leveling event, and we get Dentral's job points maxed out to max, which will make his Beast Pets super duper water bottle. Yeah. If I didn't have so many electronics in here, I would love keeping water bottles. As it is, I mean, I have like spill-proof lids on all my glasses because I'm worried they're gonna knock it over. But oh, not all my glasses. My goblets, I tend to. Well, those are kind of bottom heavy, anyways. Oh, we loved the squirt gun one time, but we always got the cheap ones, and they would leak, and it was just bad. Don't die, Kupo. Abilities, weapon skills, fast blade. Looking good there. Alright. But yeah, if we could get all the job points maxed out and say get the beast pet to do maximum, you know, unstoppable amounts of points of damage. I don't know if a single beast would be enough to do the necessary damage. Probably not. But what if you were to get two beasts? Would they be able to do it? These are the things that keep me up at night. I should just keep the key item, wait for the server merge to happen, or somebody start shouting, hey, we want to do this fight, somebody else want to come, and find out what kind of drama is necessary involved in looting the drops. Okay, so we got over 1,000 points, so we're good there. Oh, Journey. He was always my favorite of the dragons. I don't know why. Eat. Comes Glacial Breath. Did a surprising amount of damage. I'm about to throw the laptop. Oh, don't throw the laptop. Remember, it's just Final Fantasy 11. And there we go. Okay, so now we got 1068, so we're gonna go pick up our key item and head to Windurst, and then take some fun pictures of I guess that would be Tiamat. Alright, have Moogle Magic removed. Too bad. Come chat with me to commence the challenge again. Exchange Kupo points. And invitation. Alright, so now we got all the key items. Again. None of these. Rust. If what Kupo Freed says when he shows up. If anything. Magnificent Moogle magic coming your way, Kupo. Not so bad. So let me see if I can help you out. Because I know I can't pull up the FF11 config tool while I've got FF11 running here, but I do have FF11 installed on this Vista machine. So let's see if it's any different. Okay, I assume I have it. It's probably under Play Online or Final Fantasy. Yep, there it is, Play Online. FF11. I did click the update button last night before I went to bed, so this should all be nice and updated. Let's see, gamepad setting. What I'm looking here is to see if there's actually any new options that I'm not familiar with. Enable slider, enable hat switches, enable force feedback. Yeah, this is the new one. Enable X input. Ooh. That's that other switch here that wouldn't always work, but yeah. Alright, yeah, it will interrupt and shut off. Okay, do you have it set for windowed mode? Save changes. That will be on the, I guess on the first tab on the Final Fantasy XI config tool under the general. There'll be a little checkbox that says enable MIP mapping, and then you'll have a drop down box that looks like for full screen mode, borderless window mode, and windowed mode. I keep mine in window mode, that way you can pull up other screens and stuff. And then create shortcuts, gamepad setting. I know there's a delay when I talk versus when it shows back up. So, while I'm waiting on a response, I'm just going to run towards here and see if don't have up. Okay. Well, next time you get the Final Fantasy XI config tool back up, actually, you might be able to know if it's just in windowed mode or not. If you can actually pull up, say, your internet browser window, and it doesn't crash the game, then you're probably in windowed mode, or at the very least... Sorry. Or at the very least, the borderless windowed mode, which looks like full screen, except, you know, you don't have the little minimize button or maximize and X button, and well, maybe the kitty just wants to play. So we're traveling to another home point. Let's go to Windurst, and let's go to Windurst Waters? Yeah, let's try Waters. No, Woods. Do Woods. Let's go by the entrance. And yes, please. Okay. It's not easy. I wasn't looking at how much hit points Bahamut had up when we died, but no, it full screen and can't pull up anything. Is there a drop-down menu under full screen mode for windowed mode? Oh my goodness, that kitten is... He might have... Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. I apologize. No, at full screen, can't pull up anything. It is, going back to the, I don't know how to check. Alright. How am I going to pull this up? Oh, okay. I think I can do it without having to reset too much here. Let's see. I'm going to go to... No, I won't be able to do it here because I've got FF11 running, but let's see. Let's just go ahead and do desktop capture, I think. Settings. Profiles. I want to stop streaming. Add. So capture, monitor capture, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, so... Capture. Alright. So that's there. Okay, you should probably see my OBS window. So what I'm going to have to do here is just shut out of Final Fantasy XI for a second. So this will just take a moment, and that'll allow me to open up the Final Fantasy XI online config tool. Bella Sangre, sorry, I got distracted by Kitty. The fight, I took in a multi-box, a level 119 thief. I was hoping could trick hate onto my tank, along with a very low-level, newly 99 Beastmaster that was just in the Eminent Spark gear. And he brought in his pet. He used 2 hours to make the pet just a little bit more beefy. The pet didn't... The pet got knocked down to about 50% HP. My trust paladin that I brought in got killed somewhere. I don't remember where. But he didn't last long. So here we go. Final Fantasy XI config. Yes. Alright. Here's what I'm talking about under the config tool. You got full screen mode, borderless window mode, and then windowed mode. If you're having trouble with the game crashing while stuff is going on, I would try the windowed mode. Do I need to shut it? Yeah, you're going to need to shut it down like I just did, because I don't believe, unless they did some changes. I haven't checked it since the last update, but I've never been able to get the config tool running while Final Fantasy XI is actually running. So go ahead and try switching that to windowed, and then it's going to little message here says you may experience lower frame rates and other problems and blah blah this and blah that, because Square Enix really doesn't want you doing it in windowed mode, but you know. So uncheck that and click yes and leave that, and then click OK and save these settings, and it should be good. Or at least give it another try. Save settings. No, about Vista. So now that that's done, I'm going to turn off the monitor capture and turn back on Final Fantasy XI. Let's see how that goes. It's like the kitty has gas or something. Dude. What's up? You got toys to play with. I don't understand why you're not playing with the toys. Oh, no. He's going after his tail. Alright, and where do I find that? Alright. It should be in your Play Online folder. I'm not sure which operating system you're using. I use Windows 10. And from the task manager there's going to be under the start menu, I do Play Online, and there'll be one tab for Final Fantasy XI, and underneath that's going to be the Final Fantasy XI config tool. I suppose I can pull the window capture back up and show you. Yeah, why not? Monitor capture. There we go. So here, this is your start menu. Play Online. Going to be under P. So Play Online, and then the Final Fantasy XI config. You're on Windows 8? Okay. That went straight from Vista to, I would imagine it'd be the same, because the start menu's pretty much been the start menu, and if nothing else, then you could probably just do a search for Play Online config. No, not Final Fantasy 11 config, wasn't it? Yeah. Final Fantasy 11 config, and it should be able to find it that way too. So yeah, turn that back off. Get this going. Distractions. My apologies. Kitty! Seriously. You look cute, I agree. Calm down. The Mrs. Schedule got changed where she's doing early mornings as opposed to late nights. The cat has been used to her being up all night, and now she kicks him out so that she can go to bed early. And no, don't worry, Lenos. It's not simple for some reason. Oh, it's because Square Enix didn't want it to be simple. Any other game, you should have this ability to change any of these settings within the interface itself. I mean, you have a config button right here, but it doesn't affect the config button in the game. It only affects the config for the menu. This menu. You can change your title music and aspect ratio. Why they don't have it so that you can change it in... It's Square Enix. That's all I can say. And hey, look, we got a Bahamut at the login screen. That's kind of cool. Hey, we were going to Windy? Yeah, we were going to Windy. And I don't remember. Once I get back into the game, I'll type in link shell chat where to find the Play Online, or I'm sorry, the Final Fantasy 11 config tool in Windows 8. I'm sure someone can tell me. Crazy Mithra question of the evening. Does anyone know where to find the FF11 config tool in Windows 8? I never used... Oh, you found your gamepad. Oh, kick-ass. I'm not gonna ask then. I'm assuming that you found the config tool. Alright. Can't help it if I'm the AFK queen. Especially when you look at stunning with the AFK crown. How's that? She might take that the wrong way. She sometimes takes my jokes the wrong way. Probably will. Most women do. And she hasn't responded yet. That can't be good. If Humor was a Pokemon gene, tentacles would be 0. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna flap our little Bahamut wings this way and see if we can find ourselves another sparkling bit of goodness. Although this might be the wrong zone. Find out. We need West Surutabaruta. This isn't West Surutabaruta, is it? Nope, see, West is that way. This is East. It says right there. Baruta Baruta. So we're gonna run back over here. I knew I should have gone to port. Well, which one is it though? J8? That's that gonna be the one next to the port, or is it gonna be the one over by Windy Walls? How far down the map is 8? 8's about midway, so yeah, it's... Oh, I said Windy Walls. I meant Windy Waters. That's where we're gonna go. So, travel to another home point. Windurst. Waters. Entrance. And yes, please. It's going to take me a little while to get used to this new home point config menu because I'm always used to hitting the up arrow when it's now asking for, do you want to save this as a favorite? And I'm sure there are some that I do want to save as favorites, like Windy Waters number 1 would probably be one of them, but it's not what I'm used to. So what can you do, right? And what if they move them again? Do your favorites get erased? Can you edit your favorites, or this isn't my favorite anymore, I don't want it under favorites, and would that be considered obstruction of justice since you're deleting your favorite history? Or is it just your internet browsing history? Decisions. These are also things that keep me up at night, along with caffeine and noisy kitties. Talking about you. Sorry. Alright, J8. Yay, we picked the right zone. Alright. And Tiamat is up. Let's join the fight. What do you have to say, Kupo? I got credit. Commanding choice. Best those baddies. Oh great, now I have to figure out how to set it up. It looks like there's someone in a Moogle suit. Just gonna start spamming cures. Because there's not much time left, it's like 15 seconds. Alright. We got 38 Koopa points for a total of 306. I'm sorry, Tiamat. Kind of pretty. I like the color. Go back this way. I got an itchy nose all of a sudden. And we go. So last night I thought I was going to hook my PlayStation 2 up to my internet and all that other fun stuff and see if I could actually install the Seekers of Outer Lyn onto the PS2. Unfortunately, what I thought was a PS2 connector cable wasn't. So now I'm like, okay, where did I put those? I might have to go out to the store and buy new ones. Ah! Alright, we're gonna use Flarelit against Tiamat. Rawr! So windowed mode, if you're having trouble keeping the game set up, if it keeps crashing, I would try windowed mode just to see if it makes it more stable. All the times that FF11 has crashed on me the most has always been when I had it in full screen. Ever since I switched to windowed mode, I haven't had any problems. That, and it also gives me the ability to, you know, open up other windows and, you know, stuff like that, so that's why I do it. you'll want to find a setting that you find best, but you know, give it a try. See if it makes the game more stable for you. Because if the game's not stable, then you're not going to enjoy it, no matter how great it is. And it's like, I want to be able to look stuff up too. Yeah, it's going to make sense to go ahead and try windowed mode. Other players will tell you to try the windower, since Square Enix official stance on windower is they do not support it, and if they wanted to, they could ban you for it. I'm going to say that don't you know, I can't recommend it just on that ground by itself. It's kind of like me saying it's okay to break the law. And it's not really a law, it's just their rules. They make the rules up as they want, but, you know. I'd hate to lose my little avatars. That being said, the Windower 4 add-on does have some rather nifty little things to it that I have to admit I wish were in the main game. Oh, wish they were in the Xbox version too, but yeah. Alright, so what are we doing here? 2 minutes left. Let's get some Dias. Actually, let's get a cure spell on yourself before you get yourself vanquished. Stone. Wonder how much damage a stone spell would do. Probably not much. Look like 5? Yeah, not much at all. And we'll do a weapon skill after this. Here goes Fast Blade. I think that did 8 points of damage. I wonder if these weapon skills that I'm doing with the Trials sword is actually counting against total weapon skill points needed for words that I can't remember at the moment. Yeah. Did you use predefined setting for controller or just plug it in? I want to say I changed it up a little bit. That being said, I don't remember what buttons I did use. There is a test feature on the config menu that allows you to... here, let me pull it back up on the other one here. Allow... After you assign which buttons go where. Yeah, gamepad settings. Wow, it's so slow. I don't know if this Vista machine was always this slow and I just got used to it, but yeah, under... Won't save it. Under gamepad settings, or you can hit P to pull it up. It'll bring up a separate menu where you can customize each individual button for what the buttons do. Just assuming that you've got it up, I'm just going to read what I've got on here. Okay, you found it? Okay. For the select and confirm, I've got button 2. For cancel, I've got button 3. Active window, button 4. This is just going down the list. Main menus, button 1. Auto run, button 5. Macro palette control, button 8. Macro palette alt, button 7. Log out is button 10. Hide menus, button 9. Heal lock target, button 11. And change view, button 12. So, yeah, I'd probably switch a couple of those around. And then, on the bottom right, above OK and Help is Test Gamepad. And you can just basically click that, and then you can just start spamming buttons on there to make sure that everything works the way you got it. And, yeah. See if that works for you. Alright, how many points we get this time? 683? Okay. Ah! He's back up. Or she's back up. I keep forgetting Tiamat's a female. I'm pretty sure Tiamat's female. Tiamat was a female dragon in Dragonland. I imagine it would make sense that she'd be female in most legends. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, so what do you say, Kupo? Attend the feast? Inquire about the whole shebang, since we haven't done that yet. A smidgen of magnificent Moogle magic is required for participation in the surprisingly simple struggle against the demonic dragon, Kupo. Excuse me. You must aid alien allies and attack the appalling antagonist. Active participating will provide you with points known as coup points, depending on the decisiveness of your deeds. Thank you so much. Hey, I hope it helps. And I really wish Square Enix made this easier, but hey, it's their game, and if they want to make it difficult, then yeah. Let's see, so it does look like he can send you straight there. Volga's Dias, Walgrim Shrine, and Hilarious Pick. We're not going to go back. Oh. We're definitely not going back. So, yeah, you don't have... Oh, we'll just go ahead and run out here. Actually, we do have a warp ring, don't we? Yeah. We're going to use our warp ring. We're going to switch jobs, and then I'm going to see if I can actually get Mr. Dentrol into one of the I almost said Urgan zones. Into words that I can't remember right now. Seeker's Vow to Lin. And it looks like it's been installed on my Xbox. And I know I've got the Content ID licensed to them because I went ahead and purchased all the Content IDs for the PC back when they were on sale for like $5 each. So, Warp Ring a go-go. I'm gonna have to join parties again. If they did make PC only, I would get another 3. Yeah, it's a... I have to admit, I'm really enjoying having the PC version more so than I thought I would. I mean, I've got 3 different PCs that I could play the game on. It's just they're not that powerful and, you know, things like that. But yeah, truth be told is they did say they're going to discontinue support for the 360 and the PS2. I don't know if that means that you're not going to be able to log into it, or if it simply means if there's any problems, they're not going to do anything about fixing them. Kaden, what job are you on? Search all friend. I'll just type it as opposed to using the menu buttons. Search all friend. Bet she's on Bard. No, she's on Dark Knight. No wonder why she's dying. I mean, I'm not going to say that Dark Knight always gets themselves killed, but Knight sometimes always gets themselves killed. Alright, search all friend again. This time we're going to invite Dentrol to a party. He's a level 99 beast master looking for a party. Ah! Ran into a wall. Only 1 PC at the moment. That's fine. If you only got 1 content ID, 1 PC, that's really all you need. If you have multiple accounts, then you might want multiple PCs. Other people would tell you just to use Windower, and you could run multiple sessions of the Windower on your 1 PC. I think I tried that once just to see how it would work, and it was just so much setup, and I wasn't making any progress with it. I was like, you know what? I've already got everything set up on 2 separate controllers. I'm just going to keep doing it that way. We're gonna change jobs. We're gonna make a main job paladin, and we're gonna make a support job dancer. Right. All right, that was good. Or don't look great, but change it up just a little bit more. It's gonna be under macros. Edit equip set and style lock. There we go. That way we don't look like the exact same armor that Dent's wearing. So area you entered from. We'll hit the auto follow. The assist. And actually, I don't think Dent may have been to the new areas. There's only one way to find out. I'll have to check a home point crystal. If not, we're gonna have to go to Juno and do that. At least we'll see. Probably not gonna work out the way I want it to. That runs so slowly. Alright, so I'm switching Dentral to the home point crystal. Travel to another home point. Pandoria, Bestock, Winders, Juno, Tabnazia, Westot, Urgan. Those skips straight to run far. Okay, so we're gonna go to Juno. Now let's do Lower Juno by the Mog House. Yes, please. Why everyone's talking about these new zone? They seem to be getting killed left and right. Kinda got me a little scared about going over there. Did they make the difficulty so hard that players that have said that Final Fantasy XI isn't a challenge will find a challenge? Or since it's the last content update, they don't want people doing it all in one day? That's the wrong way, Dent. I'll show y'all what I'm looking at. Turn that back on and turn that back off. Uh-oh. Alright. There we go. Yeah, except that's not gonna look good. I might be able to fix it. I can fix it and make it better. Yeah, that's it. Dang it. Why you do that? Maximize this. Edit scene here. No. No, that's not doing what I want it to at all. So we'll just scroll this over. We'll just pick a different picture. Take a moment. Sorry. Wasn't expecting on doing that. Actually, we'll just shove this right there for now. And then looks really bad for some reason. Like I said, it'll just be a moment. I think we're gonna get a cutscene though, if I remember correctly. Hope we need to turn the music on here. There we go. As it goes was, it's like there's no music, and enigmatic contrivance hovers in silence. All right, so that didn't work. Missions. Outland. Rumors from the west. Word around the Middle Lands is that a pioneer initiative has begun in the land of the setting sun. The Juno Chamber of Commerce and Industry is looking for potential pioneers to assist in the project. They have prepared a test of skill. Okay. So, hey look, it's the Chamber of Commerce. Let's try talking to Darsha, see what she has to say. A fine day to you, good sir, and welcome to the Chamber of Commerce and Industries Outland Pioneer Consultation Desk. How may I help you? You know what? Never mind. I would like to apply. Tell me more about the system. I would like an Outland Charter Permit. Oh, we want one of those. To be quite frank, we have received a large number of signatures from the Adventurers Mutual Aid Network. Evidently, with all the adventurers coming and going, they need some help with non-battle activities as well. Given that, the committee deliberated day and night to come up with a solution. As a result of this ruling debacle, an executive decision was made to issue special tickets for the price of, it looks like 1 million gil. Yeah, that's 6 zeros. The committee based its judgment on the idea that accumulating funds is yet another sign of stalwart adventurer. After all, Adolin is a city of maritime trade, just like our beloved Juneau. We recognize that it welcomes business skills in all its forms without regard to race or creed. As I have previously mentioned, issuing an Adolin charter permit will incur a fee of 1 million gil. Begin filling out the paperwork. And like the present. Are you sure? You bet. You have 1 million gil? Unfortunately, you do not appear to have the required gil. Please come back once you can pay the handling fee. Alright, I would like to apply. Okay, maybe we don't need the Adolin charter permit. Thank you for your interest in our Pioneer Partnership Program. As part of the application process, you will need this Geo-Magnetron. Take it with you and visit one of the dungeons from the list that I'm about to give you. Which one you visit is your choice. Our survey staff has inspected each of these areas in question and placed special markings at particular locations past the entrance. Hold up the Geo-Magnetron I have just given you and return it to me. And now, allow me to present you with a list of applicable dungeons. In the Faragondi region, you have Rajamont Pass. In the Ronfar region, you have Yugot Grotto, King Rampier's Tomb. Orvalin region is Monastic Cavern and Eldian Necropolis. Zulkim's got Ordell Caves and Goopskin Mines. Gustaberg's got Dangrafwadi, Korloka Tunnel, and Parwell Mines. Not Zurin Mines. That'd be too easy. Bobo's got Gustav. And Kolshushu has Labyrinth of Onozo and Maze of Shakrami. Aragano region's got the Garlage Citadel. Surfland region's got Crawlers and Nests. Surge Baruta's got Outer Hirota Ruins, Inner Hirota Ruins, and Horai Marai Canal. This list looks daunting, to be sure, but we have faith that you will be able to complete this challenge. Some of these markings are located close to the entrance, while others are deep within. I wish you the best of luck in this endeavor. I thought it would just be a simple run to the entrance and or run to Juneau, click the Geo-Magnetron, and take you to Juneau, but not at all. That would be too easy. Alright, let's pick this picture. Edit scene again. Roll over here. This is movie magic in action right there. Alright, get Tiamat back in the frame. Edit scene turned off. Alright. So what are we going to do instead? Well, there's other places that we can get conquest points at, isn't there? Yeah. We'll go to one of those places. Such as... Let's see. Everybody is probably in Ryzenjima right now. But I'm still going to check the air before I show up. It's going to be under the Vobol region. Gustav Tunnel is completely empty. Okay, we'll go there. Gustav does not have a... What's the word I'm looking for? Home point crystal, but there is a survival guide, so we'll use the survival guide to get there. So there was no reason to run back around. Travel to another home point. Let's do current region, Northern Sandy, by the entrance for just half an hour. And yes, now Dent needs to run outside. And he needs to run up to Survival Guide in Rulu Gardens. Hey, it's Fahubont. Okay, for some reason he clicked Tourette. I have no idea why, but doing it again. Alright, so... I know why, because I've got this controller in this hand thinking it's Cyndaquil, and Oops. Alright, travel to another home point. Current region, Relude Gardens, by the Mog House. Yes. Alright, now that's going there. One more time. Ooh. Cindy? I have to have a talk. Teleportation assistance. Actually, I think it is a residence alert area, isn't it? Yep, they did not have Gustav Tunnel at lunch for some reason. Alright, so Denson Relude. Gonna get to survival guide. Oh, no, he's gonna freeze the game. One that you can do it. Alright. So we want teleportation assistance. And Rises alert. Gustav Tunnel. Using tabs. Alright. So now while he's teleporting in, I'm going to go ahead and select the page. Eat. Individual training is going to be the very last page. By the time we get there, it's going to be midnight and I have to go to bed. Bring it on. Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and get our physic ring set up so we can cast that. Go ahead and follow. Item. It's like standing right on top of me. Very uncomfortable, Dent. Should be ashamed. Equipment. Bahamut's ring again. And the big important one that reason we're coming out here is so we can use Kupofried. And let's do Coltada too. I'm not really worried. We don't need DPS so much. Because the tiger's going to be killing the mobs so fast anyways. But go and just get double bard songs going. Speed it up. And then Umia. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a full party. Alright, Dent. Pick it up. Jochum's like, I don't know where to stand. It's okay, Jochum. I don't know where to stand too sometimes. Bring it on. Yes. Follow. Go ahead and bring out the kitty just in case we need it. I don't think we will, but probably comes in handy. Alright, and we gotta make sure that Dent doesn't get too far behind. So now that I've got Kupofried, I'm debating what I'm going to use my red Mogpel to get for Cyndaquil. Because there's still some other trust NPCs that she hasn't collected yet that are on there. The one that's jumping out at me, though, is the Moogle Trust. I don't know what the Moogle Trust does, but it just kind of seems cool to go out and do adventures with your Moogle. To me. Probably not the case, but... And I remember there's also a trust that increases skill up gains. And she does need a lot of shield skill ups. Not so much in the case for sword. I mean, she's not Captain Sword by any stretch of the imagination. But she's a lot closer to being Captain she is in a shield. Shield's 268. Sword's only 367. The shield that she currently is using is like shield skill plus 100, so that's kind of cool. If I was to put the Eminent Scimitar in there, then her attack would almost, well, it wouldn't double, it'd go up a couple hundred points. And you get quite a bit of more shield skill, or sword skill too. Dent is so far behind. There we go. It'd almost be near the turn off. I'm gonna check to see if Boone's up. We don't have a thief out though, so we can easily drop one of these trusts for Nana. Wide scan. I don't see Boone, which is fine. Alright, so Dent, go ahead and hit Spectral Jig. You too, Cindy. Alright, that's good. Head this way. Dent's still following. I'm going to put a little marker on him. Just to make sure I don't forget about him. There we go. We got a small battle party going down here. I really need to start looking into improving Dentral's gear, because he's got some low-level pieces on there right now. Very, very, very gimpy. That being said, I mean, I'm just doing everything on him on the cheap. For one reason or another. Coming? Not always Dent's fault for lagging behind. There's a lot of characters getting in the way, slowing them down. There we go. Not to mention enemy characters. Looks like we got crabs and skeletons and other villainous vials of the whatever. Almost there. And then we're just going to start killing stuff as quickly as possible to get as many conquest points as possible. Good conquest points. It's not conquest, it's capacity. Maybe some shield go-ups. And we finally got some music going. Whack. Alright, let's see how many points we get here. 428 is not bad. I mean, it's better than what we would have gotten otherwise. I would have kind of wished for more. And some sort, a big sword skill up. Nothing for shield yet, but shield's gonna take a while. Especially if I'm dodging stuff. It's gonna be tough keeping Kate off the kitty. Hey, come back here. Another sword skill up. We're getting another 536 capacity points. So if we were actually in Audolin fighting other mobs, we would probably be getting better stuff. I mean, I don't have all of Audolin unlocked on Cyndaquil yet, but Dent only got 122 capacity points, which is about 50 more than what he normally gets. He doesn't have all the bonuses because he hasn't done any of the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel stuff yet. I forgot about all the junk they drop in this zone. But, alright. Apparently I hit the wrong button. Alright, let's try this again. Analysis. So yeah, it's gonna take quite a while, but we'll get it one day. Certainly not tonight. Maybe I should have subbed Warrior for Provoke. Probably not. And Kitty's not gonna hold hate that long, because the mob's not gonna be alive that long. Is the idea. So, you're getting 528 or 500-ish capacity points per kill, which means you'll get a job point every 60 kills. Not too bad. It's still a lot of mobs. But, yeah. 2000 XP. Kinda handy. Dentral's not going to be getting them nearly as quickly, though. Eventually he will. I think the easier thing to do, now that we can actually bring Trust into Dynamis, that might be a better thing, is just go into Dynamis, fight the mobs that give capacity points there, and then collect coins at the same time. That being said, how many people are in Dynamis Volcrum right now? Let's take a look. Search area. It's going to be all the way towards the bottom under Dynamis. I think you passed it. There it is. And there's Volcrum. There's nobody in Volcrum. Okay. Because they're all in a new area. I don't think Dent has all the Dreamland zone wins. I think he's got the win for Kifum, but not for Buburimu, and definitely not for that other one called Volcrum, the one we go to all the time. Once he gets that, then we can take him to Avnazia. Say that again. Thank you. That looks like Enlight already wore off. Kind of expected it. There we go. Dent wasn't fighting, he was just standing there. One of those guys. Another question. 10 and 10. Okay, the latent effect has not worn off our sword yet. It's gonna be a while before it does. We're not actually trying to break it so much as trying to like close light or dark skill chains. We're just simply using it every time we have enough TP, and then after about 300 or so weapon skills, should be able to continue on with the quest. Again, another one of those things that'll just happen eventually. Just have to stick with it and stay on Cyndaquil as much as possible. Getting as many capacity points and limit points as possible. Oh, and there's so much to do on her still. I still need to unlock Rune Fencer and Geomancer. Or is it Rune Master and Geofencer? I need to learn the names of those two jobs first. And get them both up to 99-ish. Things such as that. A bunch of other jobs get up to 99. Got a Carbite. And the Quill's Emily boost effect wears off. That must have been a spell tied to a near and light macro. Kill it, Mr. Kitty. Alright. Not the way I expected that to happen, but we'll take whatever we can get. And so we flesh the worm. There are 2 paladin spells I'm still missing. One being Holy 2 and the other being the one that gives you additional shield defense or skill or you do damage with your shield as you deflect damage. I don't remember the name of it. I know the NPC that sells it was in Azabi, except yesterday he wasn't. Yesterday he was captured by the trolls. We were going to go look for him, but ran out of time. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow night. I do want to try and finish all the basic stuff on Paladin before going a little further, but we could probably save that for the weekend. The Holy 2 scroll spell drops from a coffer in Walk of Echoes. I think Cornflakes number 9. And, yeah. Supposedly you can solo it. If you bring other players, you get more shots at more treasure. 9 is supposedly one of the easier ones to do, especially if you go on a solo-style job. So it means we'll be bringing the Dent. I don't know if Dent's far enough along in Wings of the Goddess where we can bring him into Walk of Echoes. You know, I don't think he is. Pretty sure he is not. Well, that could be a problem. Only if we make it a problem. Okay. Need more flash spells. Return Cynical. Close for darkness. No. Oh well. Guess she was a little too slow. And this happened. There we go. I don't think she's gotten a single shield skill up this evening. It's so tough to tell, but I guess it'd be easier just to look at what your current shield skill is, right? Write it down in party chat. Combat skill, shield says 286. Shield skill 286. And then when you're done, you can just sort for just party chat by itself. But yeah, I don't think the mobs are staying up long enough to actually get it. And her skill just might be too low for these particular mobs too. Maybe. Can we keep hate beyond the kitty using, was it Cyclone Claws? Maybe he did use it and he missed. Is a mob still alive after all? Got another sword skill up. So yay for that. Yay. That did something. No idea what. Just for the reference here, Syndical got 500 capacity points off that last mob. Dent got like 114. If that shows you what kind of differences some of these bonuses can do. It's just nearly an extra 400 capacity points per kill, which seriously adds up over time. Gonna be under status, gonna be under job points. Paladin. Yeah, Paladin's already halfway there, so not much longer. Maybe another 14, 30 kills. Back. Not as good as I want, but works. It's, think of it as a work in progress. You know, the way you have it right now doesn't necessarily mean it's the way it's gotta be, but, I mean, what I've got right here, you know, it took a while to get it to this. I've got a few registry edits here and there, and some tricks with my graphics adapter just to try and smooth stuff out. The big difference, because I had a fairly spiffy video card, well actually I still do have a pretty spiffy video card on the Vista machine. And I always thought the game looked really nice on the Vista. But it wasn't until I actually had games on both Windows playing at the same time with a dual box that I could tell just how different it was. Even something as much as a frame rate issue, where I thought the game was capped at 30, but you could definitely see some stuttering going on the Vista machine. So, I mean, you've got Windows 8, so I don't think Yo, sorry I missed most of the stream. You didn't miss too much. We did, we tried to two-man Bahamut. That went better than I actually thought it was going to, but yeah, we stood in front of Mega Flare. That's all I'm going to say. So maybe if you don't stand in front of the Mega Flare, it'll be okay, but if you do, don't say that I didn't warn you. We got ourselves some Worm King outfits. We got enough key items that we can actually do the fight again someday when, they make 119 equivalent to level 75 stuff. There's nothing to say that they won't. But yeah, after I did it, pick quality went down. Yeah, the windowed version does affect some of the screen stuff. And again, it's just gonna take a work in progress. What I think would be best is just do Google searches. That's what I did, and type in, what is it about the graphics that's bothering you the most. Like for me, it was how do I get a higher resolution, and I think it was on FF11 Encyclopedia that they had a page talking about super sampling and all this other stuff where you want this window being at, this max resolution, but you want this other window being at this, what your monitor resolution is, and stuff that I really don't understand. But fortunately, there's a guide. So, information's out there. I wish I could, tell you word for word how to get it better, but the important thing right now is the game stable? Really? It ran away? No, it just ran over there? Try that again. And if the game's stable, then that's a step in the right direction. You got your controller working, that's another step in the right direction. Little victories. It just takes time. You'll get it. And flash. And as long as you don't, get really upset and throw your laptop into a wall or open window, more win. And close that there. First, now I just realized something. Kitty Cat hasn't been trying to get my attention for, say, the past 5 minutes. Which can only mean that he's up to no good. I want to go find him now, but I might like, hey, you want to play? Let's play. What's this over here? Alright, so we're getting a ton of Divine Magic skill ups and a ton of Sword skill ups. Shield skill ups are... Shield skill ups are just not happening. I think we're still at, what? 286? If you were to look under status and combat skill, it would still say 286, so yeah. And yeah, it's not been that long, but I'd like to get at least one level in shield tonight. So far, I think I'm also able to use another window. There you go. I remember the other thing about the windowed version was I was able to make the windows smaller at one point. I don't think I can do that right now because of my desktop resolution. But I remember we were waiting for a raid to start in World of Warcraft one night, and it was going slow. Getting started, people weren't showing up like they were supposed to. So, with the World of Warcraft window still open and the chat box off to the side, I went ahead and opened up a Final Fantasy XI window in a real small format, kind of like a picture-in-picture. But I was fishing on FF11 trying, get more moat carps while we waited for the raid to start. Like when noisy kids are quiet, usually not good, nieces and nephews. Definitely, it's when kids get quiet, you're like, they're up to something. That's when mom comes running. You're like, what are y'all doing? Nothing. Why are you all so quiet? No reason. Speaking of which, here comes one of them. Where you been? Probably been hiding. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Tortoise. And there. It's always fun. We just figure, parents, they'll never know, and forgetting the fact that, 20 years ago they were doing the exact same thing we were. I guess, not that we forgot, we probably just never thought of it. Yeah. That's when good parents notice something is wrong. I remember correctly, I remember the last time that my mom did it. She didn't even knock on the door to give us a chance to, fix something up. She just kicked the door and was like, what's going on? Nothing. Oh no. We've been silenced. That's why we subbed Dancer, though. Free erases. Go this way. I guess I should be doing Records of Eminence quest while we got this going on. Not that you've got a lot of space for too many. Okay, that one's done. What about this one? Vanquish multiple enemies? Sure. Actually, let's get this one because fast and yo. All right, that's done. Multiple enemies. Do that. And lizards. We can do that because there are lizards in here. And okay. So we'll see how this goes. I should click those stuff on Dent as well. Lash the mob. So on Ventral, I'm simply going to select quest, objective list, other, multiple mobs, unity, multiple enemy, lizards. To give us any more room. Follow. Because for some reason the kitty's just not attacking. Probably a reason for that. Wait a second, we're fighting the Earth Elemental? I thought we were fighting a worm. Oh, no wonder why the thing isn't dead yet. We're getting sword skill ups though. Oopsie. That's no worm. That's a floating ball of rock. Come here, Miss Kitty. Thank you. How close are we to getting our next drop point? Gotta be real close. Like 2.5k, so another 5 or 6 kills. We should get a drop point on Pally. Nothing. Those underwears on the floor are mine. Yes, the pennies too. They're not hers. We weren't doing anything. Nobody saw. You can't prove a thing. You say hiding under the covers? Oh, I shouldn't be admitting this. It was in ROTC in high school. We were doing a field trip, get together kind of thing at one of the Air Force bases in Austin. Well, the only Air Force base in Austin. Alright, on November 12th from midnight to 1:30 Pacific Standard Time, we will be performing emergency maintenance on all worlds again. I love emergency maintenance. I don't remember how to get to White Gate. Oh, it all comes back to you. And it was I was chatting with a lady friend, and we stayed up past curfew. And here comes curfew. I guess he was looking for me, and I didn't want to be caught on the girls' dorm floor after hours, so we opened up the footlocker, and Central dove inside. She slammed the door close on me. He's like, yes? Expecting to like, we're looking for Dent. Is he in here? But no, it was actually a problem where the shower was leaking terribly. It was into the floor below, and they were asking her to, you know, turn the water off. Memories. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. I don't know. They never caught me. Yeah, we got our job point, so we can call it quits there. And oh, that's why we were attacking the Earth Elemental. I forgot we're on Paladin. We're casting spells, so magic aggro. Maybe we'll get a shield skill up. At least one shield skill up. Please tell me we're still not at 286. The under status and combat skill. That's it. 286. Okay. Oh well, Dentral's getting max skill ups. Tentacle's getting sword skill ups. Getting a lot more sword skill ups than he's getting max skill ups though, but she's been using a sword longer than he's been using. Wow. I guess it would help if he actually had a better sword in his offhand. I wonder if he could dual wield shields. That would be awesome. I don't know if it'd be awesome, but it'd be really neat. Alright. Go ahead and get our warp ring equipped here. Do the same thing on you, Dent. You probably already have it equipped. Dent. Oh. I misjudged you. I owe Dendril an apology. Alright, so now Cyndaquil should be kept on merit points. Yep, 45 out of 45. This is a great place to stop because it's now after midnight. Can't get any more merits. Warp ring is equipped. And I don't warp. Actually, hold on, Dan. Wait, no. Dang it. Oh, good. He didn't zone out. So now he gets a chunk of copper ore and a high kindred crest, an earth crystal, a chunk of tin, earth cluster, another earth crystal, a chunk of adamant ore. This is what we wanted, was that ore. And one last earth crystal, so... Alright, now you can use your warp ring. I don't think the adamant ore sells for a lot. But yeah. Yeah. ROTC, so pretty much 15 to 18, I think was the age group when I was there. That was my junior year that we had that problem for funsies. So, God. Oh, those kids are like in their late 30s, early 40s now. Oh, fun times. Come on. Dent, go into your mog house. Thank you. Cyndaquil, this is nowhere near a mog house. So let's go to port. Yep, travel to another home point, current region, port. Pick the one by the mog house there. And then, yes please. And while we're sending her back into her mog house, we're just going to look at the login point dude to see what kind of stuff they have. I know they had it posted on the webpage, but I always like checking it in game because I'm weird. But let's see. We should not have nearly enough points for anything yet. No. Check exchange points. 10-point items are usually the same. All in good fun as long as you're doing so safely. Even then, I mean, I think I was in the friend zone with way too many lady friends, which is probably why they liked me, but didn't like me. But yeah, moist rolling berry, ravaged marble grass, Dana orb, golden seed pouch, just stuff that you really shouldn't be needing to buy. Yep, back. Next, 100-point items. These are sometimes the cool things. Drill calamari, no. More wing. This is all stuff they had for the 100-point items last time. These might have been 300. These might have been 500. Okay, we got pop items for dudes again. So vial of befouled water. I don't remember what that pops. I'll have to look that up. 500 point. This is gonna be the cool stuff. Honey wine, beastly shank, blue pondweed, Corrigan mask. Probably picked that up in one of my tunes. Corrigan suit. Sure. Shantoto's alter ego 2. Definitely picking that up. That's gonna be the first one we get. And Domino Shantoto, we got her. Star Sybil, we got her. Robo Akbo, we got him. Leko, we definitely have him. That's from what? I kind of don't remember what we were talking about. I'm sorry. Oh, login points. Login points are real simple. Every day that you log in during a login campaign, you get a certain amount of points. As long as you log in consistently through the month, and then the points add up, and then you can use said points for, like here at this greeter Moogle, to purchase stuff. What I'm looking at right here, like for instance, the cipher of Shantoto's alter ego, that will be what allows you to summon forth the trust NPCs that will party with you and cast nukes and cure spells and tank for you and all that fun stuffs. So yeah, out of this list here, the only one that I'm missing is actually the Shantoto alter ego number 2, so I'm gonna be picking that one up. Promethea tunes, Outolin tunes, kitchen plate, beetle blood. Wow, they moved these to the 500. They were in the 1,000 last time, I think. So, ooh, they don't have 1,000 now. They just go straight to 1,500 point. That's different. See what's on here. Cursed Suna Ante, Cursed Solarettes, Cursed Pumps, Cursed Shoes, Cursed Greaves, Cursed Leggings, Text. Alright, so this is all just the cursed gear, which is kind of cool. I would hope that maybe there's more 1,500 point out. I wish they would have the high quality one. I'd even be willing to pay 3,000 points for some high quality stuff. But yeah, more cuffs, more gauges, rims, chapters, etched memory, faithful stuff. 2,000 point. Let's see what these are. Cursed Kabuto. Okay, cursed caps. Lots of Cursed Haidate. That takes me back. Ventral's got a pair of Jura Haidate, I believe. Not the +1 version, but I wouldn't mind the +1 version. Not in the least. Okay, so here's your +2 stones. These used to be under 3,000 point items, if I remember correctly. Savory Shank. Alright, for a Bahamut, sweet tea, and pondweed. And then 3,000 point items. This might be the cool stuff. Not so much. First Togi. Dalmatica, Mail. Heck. Alright. Could be worse. I mean, all that is stuff. No kidding, that stuff wasn't exactly easy to get way back. The normal quality was, if you could actually get the materials and do some shouts, then you could probably find players that would make it for you for a tip. And then you could always pray that you could get a high quality off. The only times players, on Quetzalcoatl at least, would make massive quantities of it for sell on auction house or bazaars would have been when they were trying to get the high quality version under, like, say, the particular moon phase and the right day and time facing this direction. All the elements were just so, but you know, the +1s were so expensive too. Yeah. And the normal quality stuff, you can stick that on the auction house too. It doesn't sell for it. Every now and then I get... I need to check the Moogle... I'm sorry, the Galbi box, dude. I'm going to do that real quick while I'm starting to think about it. I won't do it again until tomorrow. Area you entered from. Because the Goblin... gives you a random piece of stuff, and they added level 119 armor to the matrix of stuff that you could get. It's still completely and utterly random. You could still get a flintstone. But you could also get like a level 119 boots or gloves or something for a job that you can't even equip. But, you know, there's that. Let's go see what he gives us. This is the same dude that gave one of Ventral's alchemy mule the broken Lu Sheng rod, so, you know. Crossing fingers. Let's open the box and profit. I think also Outland Dial going on yet? Nope, just a special dial. Alrighty. Inside we get is... we got a seal of Suzaku. That's not terrible. I think we have a seal of Byakko. Yeah. It's under view items. So view house. Log sack. Yeah, there's seal of Byakko, so let's go ahead and put the seal of Suzaku. We're still gonna need Genbu and... what was the fourth one? Suzaku's the bird. Byakko's the kitty. Genbu's the turtle. So... I can't remember what the fourth one was. Wow. Rubber just needs some sleep. Dentral just needs some sleep, so yeah. Oh, it'll come to me as soon as I turn the stream off. And I was like, oh yeah. And then, well, how did you end up on that side of Moogle? Or... don't answer that. Afraid you might tell me. So, anyways. Now, are you talking about figurines in the game that are like the little action figures over here, or are you talking about real life figurines that Blizzard used to do? Yeah, I got Byakko. That's the kitty. Suzaku the bird, Genbu the turtle, and... What are you missing? Is it Autumn? Or Kieran, but yeah. I have all seals and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 virtue. I don't know. I had. I remember Blizzard had a thing where they could and I think they used 3D printers to make them, but it was basically little in real life figurines. Yeah. Mesa, she had one made of her rogue from World of Warcraft, and actually didn't look that great. It came in a little display case with a bell jar on it to protect it and that kind of thing, and looks cool on the shelf from a distance. You get real close up on it and you can see that it's not that great, and the sword bends with gravity and all that bad stuff, but it's still memories. And she was able to pick what gear that she wanted, so happy times there. I always thought about that as well, but my main was a Forsaken, and I was kind of convinced that it wouldn't look that great. You know, but I remember Byakko because I was so happy when I got the speedy pants. Yeah, it's Undentral Monk. He never got the speed pants, never got the Byakko pants, no matter how many times that he showed up. It was just, there were too many other players ahead of him in line for it. Cyndaquil, first time that we got pop items dropped off in a sky for Byakko, was like, well, let's go pop them. I don't think we can solo it, because I think we only had 3 trust NPCs back then, but she was able to solo it with her trust NPCs with no problem, and the pants dropped. I was like, wow, I got kitty pants. I can quit the game now. Oh, fun times. Alright, it's getting later. I need to shut this down and get some sleep, because I only got like 4 hours sleep last night, and I think maybe just 5 hours sleep the night before. They've noticed my work performance at work going down, so yeah. Alright, and then for my 75 warrior. Oh, jealous. I mean, I had to use Shura Haidate on my monk at 75, which is more of a samurai piece, but I mean, it's okay on monk. It's better than the relic gear was, so yeah. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow night, we are going to start a Shantoto Ascension. It's going to take a few nights. Probably going to take at least 2 nights, maybe 3. We're going to have some fun, very fun time. Kupo de Atat was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be, but Shantoto, I mean, how can you go wrong with Shantoto? It's going to be great. So, alright. That's the wrong controller. It's Cindy. He's kind of staring at the camera, but kind of not. There, now she's waving goodbye too. So y'all take care. I'll catch you next time. Bye. That's bye.